Hello, this is Karl-James Langford. It's the 1st of October 2014 and it's a Wednesday, so I thought I'd record this slightly differently. Sort of get into your soul and sort of talk to you. So, new month. 3 months before the end of the year, and I feel my life is fairly on track. There's lots of ups, lots of downs, important events coming up, and just like to reiterate that I recorded some poetry yesterday, so I'm really looking forward to what Al makes of that, particularly one of my own poems and a Tennyson poem that I recorded yesterday, as you all know about. So I'm looking to see the interesting ways that Al works that, and my loyal supporters on SoundCloud are obviously waiting to see what we come up with. So that'll be something to look forward to. Also, OJ Productions with Jake and Owen, and their latest production with Beth and Langford, as I mentioned yesterday. What's happened to Lulu, and based on an area of poetry, again this theme that Jake's followed with the piece that I did with him with Human Interest, that still a lot of people are actually watching and stuff. So that's brilliant. So obviously this new production with my daughter Bethan, it looks really good. I've seen the reviews. Robert the filmmaker likes it as well, and yeah, this is the generation of filmmaking and production and acting, and it's great to be part of it. It's great to be able to use technology to tweet and Twitter it and so on. Jake asked me to put a review on SoundCloud about what's happened to Lulu, and I said I'm not going to put anything on SoundCloud, simply because I think the medium that he's used it for, YouTube, is good enough as a vehicle, and obviously use SoundCloud for voice music and sort of non-visual aspects, and obviously keep YouTube for the filmmaking that we use it for, and that's, I wanted to explain that to him, and this is directed at Jake, and I hope he understands that I've obviously got outlets for some areas of my work, and I feel that needs to be consistent, and obviously YouTube for the productions we're all working on, which is brilliant. So keep it up, Jake. It's going really well. We're all doing really well, all of us, so that's good. Just wanted to address a few things. Obviously, this is the other thing, haircut today. Stephen's the hairdresser in Park Crescent and Barry cut my hair today. I had my call sheets for the Ealing film, and it's looking quite exciting. I turn up on set and I get breakfast, dinner and tea. Call times are really long, which is great. Well, what do I expect being an actor? So really looking forward to that, and it's a shame it's not filming for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's only a short shoot over 3 days, so really looking forward to that. The excitement is actually in there, and I'm not being expressive with it at this minute, but yeah, it's there. So good. I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be exciting to look at this genre of movie making. It's a voice character silent film, where there's obviously going to be dramatic effects in the background, but actually vocally nothing said. It's going to be an interesting genre, and obviously my expressionate tones on my face are going to be with the other actors that carries it. So, oh yes, really into that bit. I just wanted to mention 3 other things at this minute. I'm not going to do a news a newscast at this minute because I think there's too much negative stuff going on in the news. My News Goat TV thing is all negative. Three things I want to mention. Well, actually, three things. But to lead into it is just to get this throwaway comment. I was right about the Romans in Ireland. I've mentioned this before, and that'll seemingly lead to another point. What am I on about? 471 Roman soldiers found in Ireland. Right, cut that. That'll lead me on to my last point. But before we get to the last point, there's 3 points. The one point is that people keep saying that life is really short and that we've got to make the best of it. Well, the last part, I agree with it. We've got to make the best of it. But life is not short at all. Life can be very long and productive if you make it. Very rewarding. Life is not short if you fill it with as much as you can. So life is long and lengthy, positive and productive. Okay? Those people that used to say life is short were people that were in the trenches. God bless all their souls, and lived till they're 21. Yeah, life is short. Those people who worked down the mines in Cornwall and in Wales died when they were 45 of chest problems. Yeah, life was short for them. Except it wasn't. They were down the mine and they were getting experiences all day. What I'm talking about is that the idea of life being short, life can go on till 80, 90, 100 these days. If you fill it with stuff, it can be very rewarding. And it's just to listen to those people that say, oh, I've had a long life. Well, what the hell's all that about if life is short? So I wanted to put that across because something I've been thinking about. So when you hear these life is short, it's not. Crap. Life is as long as you make it. So let's be positive. Life is long, life is positive, and make the best of every moment. Job done. That's positive. I want to put that in there. Right, let's get a negative in here. The negative is this bloody Ebola virus in Africa. If you get Ebola in Africa, you've got a 70% chance of death. Now, that's the same as if you get the Black Death, like 95% chance of death. English sweat in the 1500s. Well, they'd say it was 100% chance of death. But what I'm talking about, Ebola, right? Ebola in Africa. One thing I can't work out is that anybody coming back from Africa who's had Ebola is being brought into Western countries and being treated. No, they shouldn't be brought there. They should be put in quarantine for months and months until every single piece of Ebola's out of their system. Their urine, everything is gone. Why are they being brought into our countries? I know they shouldn't be brought here. We don't want Ebola. And we get a case in America where somebody comes from Africa, get off a plane, into a community in Africa, into a community in America from Africa, and now everybody that they've come in contact with is going to have to be quarantined. Nobody from Africa who's been in Ebola areas should be allowed anywhere near Europe. We don't want it. It's a killer. Stay there until it's gone. I'm sorry. Not racist, I'm being practical there. That's it. I wanted to get that off my chest. And editing history, rewriting history. I think we've done this before, but this is been highlighted very recently with Dave Lee Travis. So if Dave Lee Travis had been found guilty of all the charges, his life, his existence would be wiped off the face of the earth. They would never ever show him on Top of the Pops. There'd be nothing about him on the internet. It'd be completely wiped off the face of the earth. That's not going to happen with Rolf Harris. And no matter how heinous Jimmy Savile was, whatever, he's still a part of popular culture. However evil he is, still a part of popular culture. So why should his appearance on Top of the Pops be deleted and not shown? The BBC is editing episodes of the hundreds of Top of the Pops that Jimmy Savile was in. Now that's not right. That's editing history. It's up for the viewer to make up their own mind. No, I don't want to see Jimmy Savile, but he was part of our history. Okay? You know, there are so many things we are erasing from history. I've heard about Trotsky as well. When Trotsky was one of the leading lights of the November Revolution in 1917, I think I got that right, in Russia, and Trotsky and Trotsky, Lenin, and Stalin, all that. Trotsky fled to America, to Mexico, whatever it was, Venezuela, however, wherever it was. He fled there, and he was hacked to death with a pickaxe, with an ice pick. Sorry, I'm muttering at this minute. But in Russia, he was erased from history. Now, we can't allow this to happen now. I know there are people done wrong things, very wrong and evil things, but they should not be erased from the history. They should be reminders that these things cannot be repeated. And if you erase them from history, these things will be repeated again, horrifically. That's the point I want to make. This is Karl-James Langford from my video log on the 1st of October, Wednesday. Look forward to speaking to you all tomorrow. Thank you.